If I'm lying, I'm flying. I got my 121st show tomorrow in Cincinnati this year. Niggas that got deals ain't getting it like that, period. If I was getting 500 a show, and you know I ain't getting that, that's money.
So yo, this is Real Hip Hop Daily right here, .com. I think I heard a couple of tracks, and I think that you could save some of them joints for the next album.
Yeah, that's what they said, Codeine Cowboy. And then that's what they said, Trapper Valley too. Matter of fact, my nigga Big, he tell me, man, that's $1 million mixtape, that Trapper Valley too. But if I want to put that shit out, nigga, I want to be here right now. It's certain things you gotta do.
So let me ask you a question.
The sacrifice, and a lot of artists don't really, I guess, have the confidence. Like, I'm nowhere near my peak. This shit's so easy to me, you won't believe it, bro. Any nigga that saw the cypher won't believe the late notice I got to do that cypher. Nigga won't believe it. I'm nowhere near claim to be a battle rapper, freestyler, but for me to pull that off, I had to tap my own self on the back. That's how much exercise and calisthenics I do for this, to be prepared when my name is called. You feel me, my brother? Like, straight up, like, a lot of people play with that mixtape shit. These niggas will tell you, man, I keep stressing that shit. I just bought 22 acres on my mixtape, man. I don't do throwaway songs and just use this picture from the club for my shit. I do photo shoots. Look, who seen my cover? Show the name of my cover. I do photo shoots. I do real viral videos. Don't get him out. We good. We and him killing. You know, some more people want to come in or something? Sorry. Alright, but anyway, just to speed that up, my mixtape, my whole thing is probably different. I know how to appreciate it. I know I'm on the road enough to see, you know, a lot of artists, Wiz, you know, whoever it is, Gucci, they got, and it's not even them putting it out, but they in stores, they at gas stations, they at truck stops. So y'all kind of up top, y'all not feeling that. We can get in the van. I done bought my 3rd van this year. We put miles on them, bitches, hit the road, woo, we make stops, and they just more accessible than, say, an album that an artist, that a label gonna distribute 200-some thousand copies of, like they did Player Circle. So you know the ratio on that gonna be fucking under 10,000. Like, ain't no way you can buy it, it's not accessible. You feel me? So that's why I go all out on a mixtape, because if I do this on an album, a nigga might not fucking get it. I'm able to turn that shit into some change. I told them about it, this shit dropped November 1st, I made a bet with my publicist that I told her an hour and a half, because I wanted to give it download, time to listen, and then tweeting time, before that shit gonna be trending. That's how I feel. And November 1st is a couple weeks from now. That's how I feel.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at every music I listen to now. I used to be very critical about a lot of stuff. Nowadays, I just listen to it for the hustle.
Yeah.
Because of the hustle. I can't even listen to it be, you know, everybody have a critic, be a critic to everything. I can't even be like that no more. I gotta just listen to it, just listen to the hustle, because this is the hustle. We can be, nigga might not have to rhyme right, he ain't gotta rhyme like Nas, he can't rhyme like Big, ain't gonna be those. But it's just the hustle, because that's what everybody else got in the game for it. For the hustle to feed their kids. And I gotta look at it like that. I used to be real critical with Ray. Niggas know me.
But you know, the sound nigga, this like difference. I talked to a few people that I want to do features for my stuff, and it was like, you know, a lot of people know that I'm doing a lot of features now, but you gotta know that my turnaround is like 24 hours, unless it's just something crazy going on. Going to the studio, like, this is our job. You feel me? Like, niggas that rap, so niggas in the South done, like, we done went from selling little bags, doing what we was doing, to we gotta rap every day. Like Walker, think about how Walker just really got on, you know, like, being for real, Walker's like a millionaire, bro. And you can't do nothing but respect this grind, because he basically just taught himself how to get some money. And he records more than, no disrespect, and he might record more than Jada. So this population, this little generation right here, might miss a few of that shit, bro. You know niggas can really sample some shit from 4 years ago and motherfucking act like it's original. When I did Pimp C Back, the reason I named that shit Pimp C Back was because the hook said it was a hook that he used before. And I feel bad just like it's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't say nothing about pimping and shit. We miss you, pull up a lot. I don't say nothing about it. I just named it Pimp C Back because it was take that shit out, bend over, and I knew that wasn't my hook. Some niggas come out that bitch get, you know what I mean? All that. You know what I'm saying? So just me being like wanting to create, wanting to do some original shit, that's something that I did on my own. Like, I can't tell you. And I knew half the motherfucking generation wouldn't know that Pimp because of the difference. He's been gone for over 5 years, you feel me? Yeah. So I'm already knowing niggas might think that's my shit, and I ain't gonna, and then you don't want that nigga on your line, on your Twitter. You know, you can see, I got over 100 something. You see this motherfucker.
Oh, you
White ass nigga took my uncle, some nigga, you know what I mean? This my dad, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I went to Texas and shot it with his son and his mama. just to kill all that.
Respect. Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Come here, little shorty, and you dig, and that's how that went down. But see, I got a different outlet on it just cause I studied. I done been in this shit 1,000 times. I done been in Primo studio. I heard some, bro. It was one time that we came up here and worked on Player Circle albums. I'm talking about back when the Heat Makers was popping and all that. And you know I'm fans of it. Nori is a good friend of mine. I just did a record for him. I can name drop for days, but I don't want to do it. But basically, coming up here, and I just heard so many Biggie Small stories to where it felt like the city really just recovered. Like to where me and my nigga them still use this right here on some shit that what happened. This is what we say. Man, we went to New York, man, them niggas was like, yo, but for real, before Biggie died though, like that's how every studio we went to, that shit was like the craziest shit in the world. We go somewhere and a nigga have a room and be like, yeah, but before Biggie died, he was in that and it was like, this shit was deep as fuck to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere we went, from Harlem to Brooklyn to Manhattan, the first Buck Wild joint, I can name you joints we went to way on the other side of town, and the first hour was back when that nigga Big was living though. You know what I'm saying? It was deep as fuck to me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was years ago, but that's just something that I peeped, you know what I mean, doing my thing, so you know what I mean? And I just know, like, y'all niggas, and even though you don't really express your opinion like you used to, it's still an area in this game for niggas that need to, what's the nigga on American Idol? Simon Cowell. They need to be niggas like that because it's like, not no hater nigga, a truth-telling ass nigga. Yeah. You got the hate nigga just for just not enjoying his life, whatever. We ain't talking about that. We talking about the nigga that says, yo, check this out for real. The nigga, yo, check this out. The nigga said, woo, and woo, are you serious? Or how about this? That was a nice style. Let's put it on paper and then that shit say, any, many, money, more, money, or whatever. You know what I mean? Or somebody that want to be analytical like that. I'd appreciate that in the game, especially for me, because I can take constructive criticism. You dig what I'm saying?
A lot of understand.
Yeah, a lot of, but see, that's why they going to get stuck in a position where they can't get out of it. And they ain't got to be no shit where you son a nigga. You can pull a nigga to the side, tell him to work on his left hand, do his free throw. You know how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really the mecca of this shit. That's why I really like I use this
10 Summers on the album?
No, this mixtape, nah.
Oh, mixtape.
Nah, it's out there.
I'm free.